Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. You're watching Budget with Caroline and I am Caroline. This video is going to be my cash count up for September. Do I need that out? I do need that out. Getting my hippopotamus out. I put him away. I didn't think I'd need him, but I do. Right, okay, so let's do a cash count up of September. I know that there was a little confession in my last video, but that money will still be counted in September because I don't have to pay the credit card until next month. So that money will go next month. So yeah, okay. Let's get on with it. I've made myself a fresh cup of coffee. Or rather a vat of coffee. Let's pop that at the back and get into it. Okay, so let's do... we'll do rent first because I've got Cruise Neon. That's because it was originally in my Neon folder. I've now fully funded that and that's now in my purple binder. So let's just go down the list, but we'll do that when we get to the purple binder. So let's do that. Perfect. Let's get a calculator ready. So we're going to start from the back. So from my last bonus cash stuffing video, I condensed all of these into 6 challenges because there was just too many challenges in there, I felt, and I wasn't getting them completed quickly enough. I like quick wins, which is why I like the minis. So yeah, so I've condensed them all and we managed to finish quite a few last time. So in this little lot here, we're going to add them up. We've got 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 in that one. Because these only get stuffed once a month from my bonus cash stuffing. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 in that one. That is right. What? Right. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yep. That's that one. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And just to reiterate, I am not hoarding all the £5. I do regurgitate them throughout my binders. So the only £5 that I add in would be anything from my change from leftover spending. There is nothing in that challenge. There is nothing in that challenge. This one, we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. So that's £275 in the challenges. And then in this bit, ooh, come out. We have got £900 in the bank. Plus 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 305. So plus 305. So that's £1,480 in here in total, and I'm going to take 300 out, so that's lonely fiver. Again, all of these 10s and 5s will be changed up for the 20s that are currently in my binders, so that I've got 10s and 5s to play with. I'm going to rub this out and we're going to change that to 1200. So mind, it's going to be a bit wobbly. There we go. These, blooming fantastic. Great idea to have them in the BBMU goodie bag, but they do make your fingers go a bit manky. So I need to invest in some of these because it's getting a bit bleh. Just thought I'd share that. Okay, so we've now got £1,200 in the bank. Oh, lush. I like that figure a lot. There we go. So that's that one done. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Right. I'm going to get all the binders out like that. And I'm going to stack them back up in my trolley. Okay, so savings is next, which is this one here. So I've got two lots of savings going on. Excuse me, sorry. We've got Roll It Up Light, which is probably going to go towards Alaska at some point, but we're just going to call it savings at the moment. So in here we've got 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 pounds. No, 40 pounds, that's better. And then in Journey to 1K by Dingley Designs, we have got, let's just move that there for a minute, 750 in the bank, plus 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So plus 750, plus 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So it's £825 in savings at the moment. We will have Journey to 1K completed by the end of the year, and then I'll introduce the next savings little collection that we're going to do, because I bought that when I was at BBMU. Christmas, this little lot here. Okay, so we have got, yeah, okay. So I've also included New Year Night In. I have ordered a new vellum envelope to go with my new setup for next year, but I took it out of the savings challenge for 2026 that I was doing when I completed all of that, and we popped it in the Christmas one because it is kind of part of Christmas, isn't it? It's like that kind of, what's the word? That part of the year. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Right, so in Christmas, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75 as the main gift. So all of this is just going to get added up together. And then New Year Night In, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40. And that just pops in the back until the envelope comes. Lily has got 40. Louis has got 40. Emily has got 40. Maisie has got 40. Merlin has got 20. That's not because I don't like him as much. He's just happy with some beers and some nibbles. Extra gifts, I've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. Because you never know who might turn up Christmas Day. Food and drink. Now this one has gone down because I bought the cinnamon bun Baileys, which is absolutely gorgeous. So in here now we've got 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. But this food and drink really is just for Baileys and cherry liqueur chocolates, to be honest. Miscellaneous, which is like for Christmas cards and wrapping paper and stuff like that. 10, 15, 20. Nothing exciting really. Okay, so I've done Black Friday and Advent Calendar separate. So Christmas is 424 and that is fully funded. None of it is going to go back to bank because my nieces and nephew like to have cash. And the £75 generally, as I explained in the last video about it, there's me, my mum and dad, and my two sisters. We put a name in each hat and we pull out a name and you buy for that person and it's £75. But what we generally do is we kind of buy our own present and then give it to that person to wrap up and we just give them the cash as well. So that's how it kind of works. Okay, Black Friday. So this is for my presents from me to me. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 pounds. And I have made a list of the items that I want and I need to save up for that now. And then Advent. I mean, I know it's called Advent. I'm not going to have Advent next year. I've got too many challenges. I don't need to buy an Advent calendar, so I'm not going to do an Advent next year. But this money will go onto the credit card next month, because I've bought the Budget and Blooms envelopes with the pouch in the front. So this money is all going towards my New Year 2026 setup. So we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds there. Wonderful. That's that one. Birthdays is next. So all of these are all done. They're all done. The next birthday, which is coming up, is Louis. He is fully funded with £30. His birthday is not until the end of December. Easter, haven't saved that yet. Special. So this is be for my best friend's birthday party. I need to book the hotel. So in here at the moment, we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200. So I've got to book the hotel. I've got to have enough money for her birthday present, for drinks, for the train to the destination, you know, and things like that. So I'd rather have over saved than not have enough money. Miscellaneous, I've got £15 again for Louis' birthday party to buy chips and dips. Plus 15 is 245. There we go. Right. Okay, challenges pink. So that one gets done separately. That one, there's nothing in there because we completed it in my last video for autumn. That one has got nothing in there yet because that starts in October, which is why I didn't put my leftover spending money into it, because we're not in October yet. But that will be Essex Cash Stuffings birth month flower for October, which is Marigold. So let's start here. In the pound coin challenge, we've got £10. I don't count the coins. And then in these ones, we have got 20, 30, 20, 25, 26, 27. Should be 3 in this one. Yep, 3 in that one. This next one, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. Can't get in, that's it. Next one, we've got 15. Next one, we've got 5, 6, 7, 8. And the last one, we have got 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that's £91 in those ones. Okay. So BB is Bethany Budgets. So this is my challenge for saving up for presents for myself or for a birthday party for my 50th, which is next year. Haven't quite decided yet. However, in my last video I did do a little confession to say that I've spent some of the money and I've bought myself a designer handbag and a designer purse. But I don't have to pay that off the credit card until next month, so it will all be included in this one and we'll take it out ready for next month, and it will be reflected in October's count up. So in here for the moment we have got 400 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60. So that's 560. Ooh. And then I'm going to rub that out. Ooh. And we're going to write in here 500. So we'll put £100 back to the bank. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we've got 2, 4, 5, 6 left. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, now then. So you can tell that I wrote these categories out before I did my bonus cash stuffing, because we don't have the 2026 challenge binder anymore. We have completed that and we have reallocated all of the money from there. Challenge is Neon, which is this new one here. Oh, get him out. Right, so let's see what we've got in here. We have got £15 in that one. We have got £10 in that one. We have got 10, 15, 20, 25 in that one. This one we have, oh, done it up. 5, oh, 10, 15. That's annoying. That little bend in the £5 note. Nothing in that one. And we've got £5 in that one, which is the BBMU collaboration between The Rocking Witch and So's Budgeting Life. 5. And nothing in BBMU as yet. So that is £70 in that one. Okay. So, I need a slurpage. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, coffee's good. Coffee's good. Right. Food. Now we've got 2 lots here. I've got food, which is 10, 20, 35. And then I've got coffee for work, which is £30, which I completed in my minis last video. So that's £65 in food. But it just means that I know not to spend that one until we're ready to buy my coffee for work next year. Home. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Car. We've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55. Oh, okay, I'm going to write, I've put it in the wrong place. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 155. So I'm just going to do 155 in that one. 155 in there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to top out 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. There we go. So I just like to have 10s and 5s so that when I draw the cash out of the ATM, it usually gives you all 20s, so I've got notes to change up ready for my cash stuffing and stuff. It makes sense in my head. It does. Health. We have got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27. So health is 127. I'm going to swap out 40 for 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, just as I said, it makes sense in my head. It does. Household. I've got 20, 40, 41, 42. So again, those 20s, we're going to swap out 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So again, I've got money in my binders to regurgitate. Week 5, we're not doing until the end of, well, and we're not going to start that really until January again, because my next 5th week of the year would be in December, but I'm going to be away on a cruise for the first week of December, so it doesn't really matter now. Okay, life admin, we've got 10 and 20. So that's 0. And that's 20. Oh, pen, work. Work pen. Got this from the first BBMU. Oh, it's not working, it's not working, it's not working. Let's use... Is this one going to be nice? No! Is this one going to be nice? Okay, let's use this one. Move them to the back. 20. £20 in life admin. So that is going towards funeral costs. Not that I need to get a wriggle on with that, but I'd like to get a wriggle on with that just to try and get a considerable way there, if you know what I mean. Nothing in credit card. I will sort the credit card out after this and pull out some money, and it'll be reflected next month. Okay, next binder. This one, nails. We've not got anything in nails because I'm not having my nails done. So I think we might make this envelope redundant. Glasses. No, let's do hair. Nothing in hair. Clothes. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Clothes is 70. Hair is nothing. And we should have, yep, glasses. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65. Glasses. There we go, can turn over. Skincare. What have we got in here? 10, 15, 16. I think I might have stolen £2 out of here. £16. I think we need to top that up. That'll be for my moisturiser for next year. Toiletries. What have we got? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88 pounds. Perfect. And then buffer. We've got 100 in the bank because I spent some of it. Plus 10, 20, 30, 35, 40. So that's 140 in buffer. Buffer. Yep. Okay. That's that one done. There is nothing in my birthday because I've spent it. My birthday was the beginning of September and I spent it whilst on my cruise. And before I went on my cruise, I bought some Adidas Superstars trainers and a 100ml bottle of Jean Paul Gaultier perfume because it was a bloody good price on the ship. So there's nothing in my birthday. So we get to start it again, even though I'm saving another multiple places for my 50th birthday. But, you know, it's my birthday, my money. I'm going to save as much as I possibly can. Okay, so in here then, we've got, as I say, we've got nothing. Oh, no, we have got stuff in my birthday. Oh, we've got £50. There we go, £50. Right, let's swap that out, see if we can. 5, 10, 15, 20. One of them. 5, 10, 15, 20. Perfect. So this should still then be 50. For 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Forgot about that. That we're still saving towards my birthday. So there we go, £50 in there. Fun, we've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. Lovely. And then tattoo, we've got 250 in the bank. Plus 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So that's 300. Tattoo is 300. 300, Caroline. I'm not going to put anything back to bank this month. We'll probably do it next month. So we'll leave that as it is. Cruise. So this is my cruise in December. It's a mini cruise going to Bruges and Amsterdam. I've never been to Amsterdam, so I'm looking forward to that. I've already booked my excursion. I'm going with Ambassador Cruise Line, and they actually go from Tilbury in Essex, but they also go from other ports around the UK as well. So I thought I'd give them a try. It's only a short cruise. It's only like 2 days that you're visiting places because you'll be travelling overnight. And as I've said in my previous videos, the price was too good to not do it. It was ridiculously good. So cruise is now fully funded for all of my spending money, insurance, gratuities that you have to pay for, the excursions I want to pay for, you know, and things like that. So it's all, cruise is all fully funded. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, and £15. So we're going to do 415, but I'm going to do 400 back to bank. Keep £15 in my cruise envelope. But I'm going to get, is it in this one? Is it in this one? Rosebud's Budgets? Yeah, so Rosebud Budgets has included these in with her challenges. Now, I'm assuming these are placeholders that can be used because she already does a double-sided front cover and the challenge. So I'm going to use this as a placeholder. So 400 into that one there. Ooh, give that a little waft. So that goes in with the £15. Okay, now then, last one from this folder. We've got, I'm going to call it pounds for pound. Call it pounds. So I know I did put some money in there last week just to kickstart it. So we have got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I need to put another £30 in. So that's £30 there. That's that binder done. And then the last one is the holiday binder. which we have got some money in, which is in this one here. Because we did empty it to put towards the cruise. So now we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 pounds in here. Okay, so that is everything written down. Let's see what the damage is. Oh, that's it. Okay. All right, 30, 560, 25, 300, 65, 50, 140, 88 and 16. 70, 65, 20, 65, 70, 42, 127, 70, 155, 91, 245, 50, 90, 424, 825, 1480 and 415. Okay, 5578. I'm going to do that again just to make sure I haven't added it up wrong, because you never know. I could have done. Right, 415, 1480, 825, 424, 90, 50, 245, 91, 155, 70, 127, 42, 70, 65, 20, 65 and 70, 16 and 88, 140, 50, 65, 300, 25, 560 and 30. 5578. Yes. So last month in August we had, I don't know if you can see, we had 4899. So minus 4899 equals 679. So we are up £679. This month it will go down next month because I'll spend some money. I'll spend some money. So yeah, lovely. Again, I will reiterate this every single count up video that I do. I'm sorry for shaking you. This system works. Before, I was a spender. I would spend my money until I had nothing left, and then I would worry and panic. And yeah, but now I've got there is literally £39 left in my bank account, which is due for a direct debit that's going to be coming out on the 29th. Ooh, better put some more money in. So yeah, it's, but otherwise I probably would have not had that money left in my bank account, and then I would have had to have gone into some kind of unauthorized overdraft and be charged for that. But now I just take all of the money out of my bank account and I put it into my envelopes. I'll put it into challenges. I'll make sure I've got my Christmas done. I'll make sure I've got my birthdays done. And then anything left over, anything that I'm able to sell, anything that I'm able to side hustle goes into challenges, which I then do the sync to save method, so I can then reallocate it into the other envelopes. It just works. It just works. So if you're a new watcher and you're still sitting on the fence, give it a try. You know, give it a try. Don't start off with a massive amount of envelopes of savings that you need to do. Just look at your essentials like Christmas, birthdays, health, you know, things like that, and just see how it works for you over a period of 3 to 4 months. But I can't recommend this method enough. It is without a doubt the best thing that I fell down a rabbit hole for 2 years ago, and I've never looked back. If I wasn't doing this, I would never have been able to have saved the money that I needed to do a cruise to the Mediterranean, additional cruises in between, and a cruise to Norway this year. And I've got a cruise coming up in December. And now I'm going to start saving for my Alaska cruise, albeit it's going to take 10 years because of the way that I want to do it. But if I wasn't doing this, it would come to 10 years time and I would not have any money to pay for Alaska. This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. Likewise with my 50th birthday, if I wasn't saving money for it, I would never have had the money to buy the 2 presents that I've already bought myself ready for my birthday next year. It's crazy. It's crazy. I love it. You know I love it. That's why we're all here. That's why I love this community. We're all here to support each other as well. And yeah, it's fabulous. Right, okay, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to let you get on with the rest of your day, your weekend, your week. And I will see you all in the next cash stuffing video, which will be my week 1 of October. Love you all. Love you lots. See you soon. Bye.